Okay.
Okay, right. So this course is already maybe your Vivek knows and Venkatesh also know, but I don't know Suman whether you attempted a demo or not. Okay, so let me go through this course once. So this course name is course name is 5G protocol testing with automation. Okay, 5G protocol testing with automation and right 4G, which means 4G. So 4G or LTE is included in this course and also Vivo LTE, Vivo NR is also included. Of course, Vivo NR or Vivo LTE data set. Then up to 3CA, we discuss. Okay, so along with the automation using Python language. Okay. So when it comes to the course index, I can say whether index or course. Okay. I hope you are able to see, right? All are able to see my screen, right?
Yes, yes.
Right. So in generally, we have right 3GPP releases in 2008, right? So we called 3GPP has released a basic version of LTE, or you can say fundamental packet wireless network in 2008. We say release 8. Okay. So then release 9 added some, right, some advanced concepts. Then 11, 12, 13, 14, right, 15. 2015, it is called release 15. Okay, the release 15, and I can say this is 5G, both the standards, NSCS standard and SCS standard. So definitely the fundamentals, right, included here, complete as the a complete course introduction here, right? And this is purely a little different if compared to 2G and 3G. This is purely packet switching network. Complete end to end, it is a packet switching network. So, right, 5G evolved. People are people are demanding more and more data, right? Then this is evolved to release 15, where data rates are definitely, I can say, higher data rates compared to here. If here it is 300 Mbps, okay, whereas here 20 Gbps, in downlink 10 Gbps. So definitely enhancements, okay, enhancements. Sorry. Okay, so enhancements made to these earlier releases, then they released as a separate technology. So definitely to understand 5G, right? to understand 5G, right? So this is the very basic fundamental, right? You can say like LKG, like ABCD, where you learn. Okay, so that's why we start with the LTE first. Okay, LTE is a mandatory, and I can simply say most of the 5G concepts are enhanced concepts of 4G. So here LTE is the right basic, and we cover it first extensively. We cover LTE extensively. Okay, complete LTE, all layers of LTE, then all procedures of LTE, all procedures of LTE, all layers, then all procedures. Then we enter into right LTE advanced, that is CA. So this will be completed first. Then the next is LTE advanced. Okay, that is, you can say CA. Then we complete Vivo LTE. Okay. So after completion of these concepts, right, I'll ask my students to prepare their resume. Okay. So meanwhile, those who are continuing preparation simultaneously, those who prepared, right, we'll ask them to upload the resumes into different job portals. And after this, we start with the 5G NSC, right? Then 5G, yes, right? All layers here. Again, all layers we cover, right? And then all procedures, and all are as per the 3G. Then simultaneously, right? Simultaneously, automation using, right? Automation, automation using Python will starts simultaneously. It takes right to 2.5 months course. It takes 2 to 2.5 months. Okay. Then this takes 3.5 to 4 months. It depends, depending on the participants, right? Sometimes participants ask continuously, write doubts. So sometimes it may be delayed. So that's why I can say 3.5 to 4 months. Okay. So this automation as well as this entire 5 LTE and 5G simultaneously we take the classes. Okay. So after 1 month, after 1.5 month, we start with the Python. Okay. So first we will continue with this LTE, right? As we are going on, after 1 month, we will start with the automation. Okay. So this is the course index you can take. Course index. Right. Definitely course index is very, very important. So this will be the course index. Okay. I hope you are able to follow me, right?
Yes, sir.
Right. So what is the significance of this course actually? Why, what, where exactly what is a protocol testing, and where we have the jobs, where in which kind of positions, right? So this, right, possible jobs, okay, job titles, you can say job titles, right? LTE or 5G protocol testing engineer, protocol testing engineer, right? Another thing is, and this we have two types, lab or field. Okay, lab or field. Then people use software test engineer, right? So Sometimes people are calling and giving as a model test engineer. Network test engineer. Okay, so etc. Means these are the expected job titles. Okay, and different network means like you can say E node B, E node B or G node B test engineer. Model means like you can say mobile testing. Okay. So just general LTE 5G protocol testing, right? Either it can be a mobile test engineer or E-node B, G-node B test engineer, right? It can be lab or field. Okay. So these are the expected job titles, and sometimes, right, you can even try for the core packet core engineer. Of course, if you are packet core engineer, if you are good at core network, we will cover this core network up to uh, whatever is required during the LTE and 5G procedures. Okay, we don't go deep uh, on this packet storage. Okay, I hope you are able to follow me, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Right. So actually, what is the need of this test engineers? Need of protocol test engineer. What is the need of protocol test engineer? So what is the need? So where are the jobs? A protocol test engineer can be a right network. Both we have network protocol testing. You can say L1, right? L1, L2, L3 networking. And also this when it comes to wireless, or you can say especially mobile. Okay. Anyway, satellite, these are all very few vacancies, but here you will have a lot of vacancies. You can say sometimes you may be called as a Cisco engineer, network engineer, or L1 tester, L2 tester, L3 tester, right? Upper layer testers, and wireless or mobile testers. Okay. Of course, apart from this, we do have a WLAN tester or Bluetooth tester. Okay. These are all into a protocol test engineers. Okay. All these technologies, right, works on the principle of protocol. Principle of protocol. So what exactly protocol in communication? Okay, protocol in communication. So let me explain you one example. Okay. For example, CM of any state and PM. All right, I usually take this example to understand easily. So CM is a higher authority, right, in the state, and PM is higher authority to our country, you can say. So there will be a CMO office, then here PMO office, right? So, for example, let me write CM, yes, CM. So, for example, CM wanted to meet PM to discuss to discuss on assistance or something, right? Then definitely he cannot directly call because he is a superior, right? So CM cannot directly call. Maybe he will be in meeting or something. He will be busy. So he should ask, right? Appoint me. Then there is a proper channel like CM informs. Same thing to get. Same thing to CMO to get appointment of PM and so date, or sometimes whenever is free, whenever is first they check and so dates. If that is not possible, then whenever PM is free, then these people, simply I can say this is order, or you can say request. Order, or you can say a request. Then the request CMO. CMO is a group of IAS, and PMO itself group of IAS. So these people are political, elected group politically, but CMO with IAS officers, PMO with IAS officers, right? Those who knows the rules and regulations. Then the same thing will be informed to PM. So then PM responds back. His response may be positive or negative. Okay, his response may be positive or negative. Then the same thing will be responded to the whatever the response from the PM. The same thing will be informed to CMO, which I can say a response. Right, so this response, sorry, maybe positive or maybe negative. Okay, positive or negative sometimes, right? So sometimes these people, right, the CMO people may send some documents. Okay, documents or something. Sometimes what happens, if there is any wrong in the documents, they deny the complete communication, right? They deny the communication itself. So this, or sometimes this before going to the PM itself, the CMO may be denied or rejected the request. Request may be rejected because, right, if a document is wrong or a document is not in a proper, right, there is a possibility. Right. So means you can see, right, the same thing will be informed to the CM. Okay. So now this is a simple protocol. Okay. So the simple protocol, I can simply say, is the higher authority decide. I hope you are able to follow me, right?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, yes.
And these are lower authority decide. He is the higher authority decide, and these people are lower authority. Right, definitely. Here CM can order the CMO, here PM can order the PMO. Means always, you can see communication always happens from upper to lower. Upper to lower and lower to upper. And you can see, I can say this is one side of the communication, and here it is another side of the communication, right? So in a similar way, I can take, let us take this is the mobile. Okay, I'm considering this is the mobile. Okay, here it is the base station. Okay, here it is the base station. So this can be anything, any mobile. It can be 4G, 5G, 2G, 3G, right? So this mobile is divided in terms of layers. You can say higher layer, lower layers, right? So similar within the CM office, right? CMO, CM and CMO internally communicates, then communication goes to external. So here also, there will be a internal communication happens, right? Then external communication. Right, here also there will be different layers in the base station software. Definitely I can say there will be a higher layer and again lower layer. Okay. So internal communication will happen. Okay. Whatever the right, for example, when transmission is happening, communication always happens from higher to low. When reception is happening at the receiver, communication will happen from lower to, then definitely this will act as a transmitter as well as the receiver. This will act as a receiver as well as the transmitter. Again, after receiving this message, right, replies back. Transmission. So now that, right. So simply that goes to INT. So simply I can say a request and a response. For example, mobile is requesting for a connection. So let us take connection. Right, definitely in the response, my base station may respond positively or negative. Clear? So this is a simple communication. Means like mobile internal layers communicate with each other. After that, external communication happens. Then this side also internal communication, then external communication. So these are all certain right happens through certain rules and regulations which are called protocols, which are called protocols, right? So my higher layer, higher layer should forward the message to the next layer itself. Like it cannot communicate like this, or it cannot directly communicate, right? Cross layer communication is not at all possible, right? Let me redraw the picture. So layer to layer communication, simply I can say CMO, then PMO, right? CMO cannot directly call to PMO, or CMO cannot directly call. This is not possible. Okay. So this is also not possible, right? Until unless they are friends, CM, PM very close, they may call each other. But if it is official thing, right? Official thing, if it is not a personal communication, if it is official communication, right? Definitely that goes through, right, a proper channel. Okay. So cross communication is, right, not possible. So there is a proper channel. Here also, my mobile and base station, right, both the sides, software is divided into several layers. You can say L1, L2, L3, and upper layers here also L1, L2, and L3. Right? Communication should always happen from upper to lower, right? Lower to other device, lower to upper, right? Upper to lower, then to other device. That should go by. So there is no like this. L3 cannot talk to L2, or L2 cannot talk to L1 directly. This is not possible. Okay. That is what protocol means. Here L1 is if definitely I can say here L1 of mobile can talk to L1 of base station. Okay, sorry. So I can say L2 can communicate through L2. The level is same. L3 can communicate with L3, and this is a virtual, right? And this is what this is. Okay, so simply I can say communication. Here, the communication is governed, right? This is called a protocol. CM should follow the protocol. For example, PM is visiting any state, then definitely there will be a protocol, right? CM or governor should right invite PM to right state, right? Any MLA direct MLA cannot go to PM to write invite. Okay, so that is wrong. Then there will be a protocol and there will be a right, you can say judicial inquiry. Other things are also there. So that's what communication. If protocol or all leaders, all you can say executives or judicial executives means like IAS, IPS and other employees, definitely they should follow the protocol. So here also communication should happen. Communication happens through a protocol. That is, protocol is nothing but set of. Got my point? Set of rules. Got my point? So when it comes to right, when it comes to developing a mobile or network, right? When it comes to modem, generally mobile, modem is a mobile or network. When these are under development, so this mobile is under development or this base station is under development, then these which are under development, right, may not follow the protocol. Follow the protocol rules or protocol. So for example, if some right some parameter or some code is wrong, or let us take code is wrong, so code is executed here, my upper layer trigger a request here, then if code is wrong here, okay, so actually what my upper layer wants a connection so that lower layers has to work for it. Upper layer is always boss. CM is boss in his office. PM is boss in his office. So definitely the upper or higher layer orders the lower layer. Then these lower layers should work for it. So my higher layer is ordered, but my lower layer is not at all started its functionality, or functionality started but behaving abnormal due to wrong code. It will not trigger any requests for the channel. So my upper layer asks, hey, lower layer, can you get a channel from the base station? Right? This message not at all transmitted. Or it is transmitted with a wrong parameters. Wrong parameter, which means, right, violating the protocol. Violation of protocol. Then as a protocol test engineers, right, we have to find the exact reason for this protocol. Clear?
Yes, sir. Clear.
No doubts, right, from this?
No doubts, sir.
Right. So now who creates this protocol for our right 4G and 5G. Who created a protocol and who is the master brain behind this 4G and 5G testing? Sorry, technology. Okay. So actually after 2G, right, 2G we have two standards. One is GSM, of course, more than two standards, but namely CDMA, then there is a PDCs, right? But these are too popular. So after this 2G, then people thought that why we should have separate paths, why can't we have a organization? Then they formed 3GPP, okay, third generation partnership project. It's like all our partners in this. Who are the partners? Right, simply I can say government bodies, right? ITU, International Telecommunication Union, okay, ITU, International Telecommunication Union, research bodies like IEEE and universities, then companies like Geo, AT&T, right? AT&T, okay, Geoline. So these people fund the 3GPP to develop. Then this, right after consulting research bodies, ITU, after consulting, means these people will do extensive research. For example, research people, IEEE people suggest one concept. They miss one group of engineers or a PhD for PhD guy might have proposed a concept. Then these people inspects it, whether it can be implementable or not. A lot of concepts will be there in the research, but which can be implementable, which cannot be, right? So those are all these people checks and decides the document. This is specs. We call specs. They write, define the specs, right, for even hardware as well as software. Right, hardware means like what kind of frequency it should radiate. They specifically they mention some part, and also they mention software completely. Right, then companies, those who wanted to manufacture modems or networks, E node base, G node base, or core, right? These people, right, takes this document. Then these people reads the document thoroughly, reads, then starts developing. Okay, both hardware and software, but we are more interested in software, software development. Okay, software development as per 3GPP. Okay, then 3GPP also specifies, right, in the specs, they specify both development, right, and testing. They clearly mention what to test, what to test, right, before releasing into the market, and they write they propose mandatory tests, right, optional tests. So generally, right, companies will do both mandatory test and optional test because a device should pass a third party. Then after development, this code will be given to testing. Okay. Testing and different companies, testing and debugging. Right, if this during the test, if they found any bug, okay, then this bug should be reported back to the developer. Then developer will give you a new version of software. Got my point? New version of software, and this will continue. This bug may be rectified, or sometimes it may not kick. Still issue may be there. So this will continue, right, at some point of time. If bug is if the code is bug free. Okay, so two parts you can say. I can say here instead of this test result. I can say result. Right? This can be pass or you can say fail due to bug in the code. Right, anyway, if it is pass, test is pass, we are as a testers, we are happy. And if every test is passed, then we are all jobless. The testers will be jobless today. Okay, but that is not so easy. Okay. So in this way, right, for any software, you can say, of course, 3GPP release, before release 8 also, there are several release 99, release 99, release 6. There are releases are there for 3G, but our concepts are especially 4G and 5G. Right. So while testing, while testing, this tester again, compare. The tester, verifies the 3GPP specs. Tester need to have a grip on 3GPP, every time he has to compare, what 3GPP says, exactly what is the result. If 3GPP says X value, then inside the mobile testing, if we seen Y, then definitely you can say, you can prepare a report that 3GPP, as per the 3GPP, this parameter should be X. But inside the logs, I'm seeing Y. So make it a correction, then we will prepare a report and we will send back to the data. So this is a complete, this is a complete procedure, and also it is it will not happen within days, it years together. If any company wanted to build any device, it takes years together, because one team tests for the just to pass or fail, another team checks how much time it has taken to complete that particular procedure. Some people test for their stability, then sanity. A lot of things are there. We will talk one by one. Okay. Right. Anyone have any doubts?
No, sir. Clear.
Is it clear, right?
Clear, sir.
Right. So this is where we have the opportunities, and testers are also equal priority when compared to developer, without testing. See, if tester is not good and a developed product is released into the market, for example, testing team maybe missed one issue. For example, testing team unfortunately failed to see the bug. Then all phones are released into the market. Then just you imagine all phones after releasing into the market, if they don't work, then you can imagine how much revenue or how much loss it is. Company has to recall all the mobiles, redevelop. Sometimes, companies, it is not always all the specified devices released into the market. Sometimes fails. Sometimes, for example, Qualcomm or MediaTek or some company started building a phone. After some time, if they are not able to trace the issue from software perspective and hardware perspective, if they are not able to find the issue, then definitely at some point of time, they have to close the project. They can't go ahead. Clear? Generally companies build network side or base station or 4G base station or 5G base station or mobiles based on the project. Sometimes like Qualcomm, release. Okay, sometimes what happens at Qualcomm, like big companies, they start developing their own product and later on they will sell it. Okay, so both the ways happens. Okay, so generally companies manufacture based on the customer interest, right? Apple gives a specification to Qualcomm or Intel or MediaTek. Then they have to give features for what they want. Okay, so it's a not a right 1 day, 2 days task, right? It is a continuous task. Okay, if one feature is adding, right? Tomorrow I'll go through in detail, right? What are all the possible um, teams, what are the possible teams, and what are the areas. Okay, few areas I will explain, right?
Okay.
For now, there is no doubts. We can close.
Okay, sir.
Why Rohit is joined now?
Done.
Okay, Rohit, we are almost at the end. Anyway, I will either upload it in the YouTube or in our batch 30 and I'll give access.
Okay, sir.
Okay, right.
Okay. Bye, sir.
Bye. Right.
Thank you.